could do a slap contest.
You're right. Oh my God. Hey, put that chair low. This is never going to work if you're.
He's intimidated.
This is where the podcast will start right there.
Right there.
I lowered you.
Like, oh, this is never going to work.
It's never going to work. I lowered you.
Uh,
You're right. That is blocking the
just
NASCAR. I'm
so,
blinded.
so is your tablet, though.
Yeah. So the other day, before I just did I made like a video, and it wasn't very well received.
Is the
but
one
I
we were talking
made,
about getting your most disliked video?
yeah, it was only a few dislikes,
Yeah.
but it was.
It's actually just one dislike. I don't know
No,
if
it was more than that. It was the most it was the most disliked video by ratio, because I've had like videos that got
most
like
disliked by fellatio.
shut up.
That's probably gonna be me all podcast, just me just rhyming things.
So welcome back, guys. For those of you that watched, for the fake viewers that this video is gonna get,
the 8 people who are gonna watch this,
when I play it on a tablet 6 times to get a couple of watch hours out of it. Listen, you gotta eat wherever you can eat. No, yeah. So I've had videos that got like 12 dislikes, but that video got like 40 likes. And so, like, to ratio, it's fine, but that particular
I don't
video,
even know how you would dislike a video on YouTube. I don't think I pay attention. I don't think I've hated a video so much that I'm like, I'm gonna go out of my way to show people that I hate this video.
well, it used to show you how many people hated the video, and it was crud. People were like offing themselves. So
I think there was a funny.
well, what happened was
record.
YouTube posted a video,
wasn't it?
and it became one of the most disliked videos of all time.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, there was some.
They were like, well, now you guys can't do that anymore.
It was a YouTube rewind.
This is gonna be on YouTube, so hopefully they're. I got a crazy thing that happened on the stream the other night. Yeah, two things. I have been streaming tonight. I've been doing a late night advice live stream.
You know, I saw that last night, and I was like, I'm not gonna click on that. But
Did I do it last night?
I think so. Maybe it was 2 nights ago.
Yeah, it was probably 2 nights ago. Yeah, not many people clicked on that one. I had a secondary stream. I had an alt stream going, and that one was fine. That one had more interactions than most of my streams ever get. It had like over 100 comments. I was like actually interacting with people.
Yeah.
And I went deep. They were like, keep talking. And I went deep on like wormholes and CIA. It was good.
Oh dear God.
Anyway, so I've been doing that, but then also like I shot a small video recently, and I did it from the camera was in the fridge, and I like opened it starts kind of, and I like.
What are you doing in there?
I like cleaned out my fridge as like a metaphor, right, for the things I was talking about in this video.
Oh, that's cool. It's very interesting.
Yeah, right.
That's
so
cool.
I had a script done up, not by artificial intelligence, right?
All off the dump. Granger, hey, I get stuff.
And so I run that through it, and then I recorded it, and then I messed up at one part in the editing process. I forgot to remove all the audio from the video. And so there's some points where it's like me talking like very quietly, and then you just hear like me throwing away old moldy leftovers.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was super unprofessional, but I did a short, and it didn't get many views. So the low amount of views and the dislikes, the only person that liked it was me, because I was like trying to fight back.
How dare you dislike my stuff? I like it.
So, well, no, because I wanted to keep that ratio, because they keep metrics that keeps up with all that stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
I hate this is it taking over my life. Look at what we're doing.
Yeah.
This content. I don't even know if I'm in the shot. I hope so.
You were. Last I saw it.
Yeah, but I moved the thing.
If you moved it back, you should still be in the frame. You want me to look? Oh, you guys get to see myself for a minute. Let's look. Gonna.
How much of me was out of the shot?
Not a lot, but you were riding that edge. You're right.
Was my face in it?
Oh yeah, you're still in it,
Oh,
but it
good.
was. You were very close to being out. I don't know if I fixed it at all. I pushed you more into frame, but
I've got to be more in frame here. Okay.
that probably, yeah.
Football's about to be back. I mean, it is back already, but it's about to be more back.
More back.
Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Dun dun dun.
I wish I knew what you were doing.
NFL on Sunday. That's the theme song. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. You know what I'm talking about?
No, not even a little bit.
Like when football starts up on Sunday, they play it. That's the theme song. Yeah.
I don't spend my whole Sunday watching football. I don't watch football hardly ever. I watch it with you and then Super Bowl.
When you watch it with me, you play chess on your phone, and then you look at it, and you go, huh.
No.
And you look away.
Well, maybe they should start pile driving their people more, and I would be more entertained by it.
Hey, people are hating right now.
On Michigan?
Hating bad on Michigan.
What they do?
Hating bad. Well, the year that we won the Natty, they were totally stealing signs. They had this guy who had for several seasons had gone to like 48 games of Michigan opponents for future like schedules, and he was like videotaping, like watching somebody else's film, like watching film,
mm-hmm.
and then only watching like what the opposing sideline's doing, trying to decipher their signs, Well, Michigan had like a pretty deep, allegedly. They're guilty. They're like talking about like they need to take the national championship away from them. They're like talking about suspending Jim. Like Paul Feinbaum. By the way, Paul Feinbaum. I know that I'm a nobody, but you're really a nobody to hate the Big Ten, and especially to hate Michigan as much as you do. You're just jealous, man. You're just jealous that you couldn't steal signs, and I got a sign for you.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is now the YouTube channel's most disliked video because of what you just said.
Yeah, because I'm like angry at Paul Feinbaum.
Yeah.
No.
They have to watch this.
Hopefully not a lot of Ohio State guys watch this because they would hate this. No, listen. They did. You're going to have to. I thought that was you.
No, your cat's over there.
Waylon. Oh, bro, this is never going to work. What a disaster.
No, that's not a disaster.
Dude, you can't be down in there playing with children's toys, dude.
You just pull out like a life adult. That'd be such a good bit.
Dude.
Make him pull a full grown adult. He's like, I'm sorry.
Dude. That cat will go play with that toy in particular. It's the second most annoying toy in this house. So
the first one is the
people
toy your wife keeps in the drawer.
People are mad at Michigan. They're mad at Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh is staying stoic as he should, saying I'm not even going to comment on that. So he can't participate in any NCAA team facility. Like he can't even go like visit Michigan like players because that would be considered like a team act kind of for 10 years.
That's crazy.
But yeah, dude, they're suspending our current head coach like maybe up to 5 games this season, which is not good. They're already suspending him for 2.
Oh my god!
Over this, I don't think. Look, listen.
Why is it?
Here's the thing. Every team is trying to get a competitive advantage. If you're not out there trying to get some kind of a competitive advantage over your opponents, right? Then you're not trying. Now there is a line that you cross. Now, would every team steal signs if they could? Yes.
Why aren't they?
And a lot of times, teams are. They will have each other's signs. This was just a way deeper, very shady, orchestrated.
I still don't understand how it was shady.
Because he was like going to games and buying tickets for people to go to games and film from like different angles and filming like, listen, nobody's filming like behind the sideline and like trying to look at the playbook. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That like the legitimate way to steal signs is to.
So he was also seeing the playbook.
Essentially, he was like watching what signs they're doing on the field, and then watching what plays were run, and then watching what signs were given when like they look back at the sideline and they're doing an audible from like the coach. He's like, okay, now that means they're shifting to this. So, did the players know about this? No, the Michigan players didn't know about this going on, and I'm sure that literally it's just play calling. When it comes down to it, it's just play calling, and it's not knowing.
They don't know for sure
and the sports community is really mad about it. I get it. I'm not, listen, I'm not, but I am. I will defend Michigan because we won that national championship
fair and square.
There's no way to steal Washington's calls in the middle of being investigated. It was in the middle of being investigated about it. Like, it wasn't even like the games that season per se. This was
I'm gonna say if Tom Brady can get away with deflating some balls, Michigan can get away with stealing some calls. You know what I mean?
He's a Michigan alum.
That's where he learned it.
That's where he learned how to deflate. That's where he learned.
He learned how to deflate balls.
The Patriots got in a lot of trouble for stealing signals a long time ago.
If you can figure out, now maybe don't film. I'll say the filming behind the sidelines may be an issue, but if I can figure out, it's like playing poker. You know what I mean? It's like if somebody has a tail and you figure it out, it's not cheating that you just keep fucking raising that bet when they're giving that signal that, hey, I have a terrible hand, or hey, I have a really
when
good
they're
hand.
Like, yeah, I'm running to the right. This sign means I'm running to the right. Yeah, if I figure that out, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go, hey, they're running to the right. Hey guys, watch the right, and then boom, oh God, I'm dying.
Got hit too hard because they actually started running to the left.
I ran to the left. Yeah, I gave away my own signs. No, man, that's what I've been up to today.
It's dumb that that people are that angry about something that, in all honesty, doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, if you have the better team, you're still going to win, even if they know what you're running.
Matters to the people that lost.
History is written by the winners.
State and you got pummeled, and you're like, man, why did they beat the crap out of us?
Because they're better.
Or if you're Ohio State, who probably should have won more of the games in the past couple of years, just based off of like the firepower of their teams. They got to be like, how did they shut us down? You know what I mean?
Just knew.
Because we knew the sign.
we knew what you were running.
We knew what you were going to do before you done it.
Exactly. We saw that audible. Speaking of football, our fantasy draft's coming up, and
fantasy draft is coming up.
My first ever fantasy draft. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I know one thing: as long as I beat you, I don't care.
I think we'll probably play each other. I don't know how many times. We'll probably twice for sure.
How many people are in our fantasy league?
6. I got tired of waiting on the other people to accept, so I just deleted. It was going to be 8, so it's going to be 6. So your first experience with it is going to be nothing but stacked teams, because there's literally 2. There's going to be 2 full teams of starting players available to be drafted. There's also going to be a deeper pool of, when one of your players gets hurt,
backups,
you got to get another guy.
I'm gonna draft a 60-year-old Aaron Rodgers first round.
Dude, I got.
Isn't he? Didn't he get traded to the Steelers?
Yeah,
that's great.
He's your favorite quarterback of all time now.
No, he's not.
You love the Steelers.
That doesn't mean I like Aaron Rodgers.
You can't be that guy. You got to support your horse, man.
I'm excited to see what he can do, but it's not.
I'm a Titans fan. You know how many dead horses I've supported? You know how many old men they've dug up and been like, we're going to put him out there. We had a quarterback back in the day named Kerry Collins.
Ooh, okay? Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins was like a He was like a drunk for real. You could like see this man.
Better or worse than a Ben
You
Roethlisberger?
He'd be like, you could tell like when he was on, like when he had his like life halfway together, and he was like playing good. Dude, one year he helped the team to a 13-3 record, and then the next year,
The 3-13 record.
essentially, yeah. Vince Young came in. They drafted Vince Young to come in and take his job from him, and hurt his confidence. And Vince Young was like a mental case. He do one of the greatest prospects ever, one of the greatest college football players of all time. Vince Young lasted like 3 seasons in Tennessee. Had a meltdown. Was one of the reasons Jeff Fisher wound up getting fired. Years they let that guy coach for too long. But anyways, yeah, man,
You know
fantasy
who
football.
they haven't
Fantasy
let
football
coach
is
long
going
enough?
to be
The Steelers coach. That coach.
fantasy football is easy. It's very autistic. It's numbers. It's trends. It's and then there's luck.
How do you determine who gets the first round pick? The first pick. Is it just a random? It's like, oh, this person's going first.
Yeah, the computer's going to do it. I don't have any control over that.
Okay.
And it's a snake draft, so like if you're picked last, you'll go first in the next round.
Okay, that's good.
So and because it's only 6 people, there's technically not a dead spot. In some leagues, like if you're 5 in a 10-man league and it's a snake draft, you're just screwed. You have to wait so long for every. I like being either on that 1 or 2, even that 3 spot's good. You know, bing, 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 bing. It's not bad.
Gives you a lot of time to think. How long does a draft last?
Well, we're not gonna do it like live. It's gonna be on your phone, and you can even have it set up to notify you when it's your turn to pick.
Oh,
yeah, it's super easy.
Can I download an app for that? Because I was just using the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, I should do that.
Yeah, Yeah.
Like I said this is 5 minutes ago. It's my first one ever. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just the ESPN fantasy app. Link in the description.
Link in the description.
This podcast is sponsored by
Blue
ESPN Fantasy, Bet.go, BetDSI.com.
It's brought to you by Blue Chew. Brought to you by Hijab.
The official sponsor. I don't know what's up with all the Blue Chew ads.
They know about your ED.
They know about my ED.
Educational dysfunction.
That should be a new. They should remake a movie about an alien who can't get hard.
Instead of ET, it's ED.
Yeah, it's gonna be Blue Chew's gonna
ED.
Yeah, ED. ED grow bone. ED grow bone. Instead of when his finger lights up, it's his fucking alien dong
alien
lighting
dog.
up. And we can get an adult Drew Barrymore because she's played the little girl, right? So an adult Drew Barrymore can react to Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum will play ED. And he'll be like, we
need to drive to Hollywood right now.
He'll be like,
somebody steals the
my alien dong is getting hard. ED grow bone. Like, all right,
is that
Jeff.
a question?
That's enough.
Oh man,
man, get Jeff Goldblum out the studio.
Get Jeff Goldblum out the goddamn studio. Oh man. It's that's amazing. I want that to happen now.
ED.
Yes.
We can make it. Look at all this camera equipment I got. By the way, you were right. I put some of my content on TikTok. And by the way, TikTok will like crash your phone. Mine, it'll overload. My phone's just getting kind of old, and it'll just
your phone's just old. Don't you have the Motorola?
Don't be talking about the.
I'll hate on Motorola. I switch sides. I'm now part of the cult. Also,
my Motorola's doing just fine. Thank you very much. It's just TikTok is so twitchy. There's too much going on that it'll be like.
My Apple never has a problem with Chinese apps.
Chinese data mining apps.
Chinese data mining apps.
Anyways, I boosted a video on there because I got a discount on it from using CapCut. And it edited it and it done all the work for me essentially.
Yeah. Side note, real quick, I am the only one in the live stream. I don't know if that matters to you.
Don't even acknowledge the live stream.
Oh well, I not we lost the game.
It doesn't matter if you're the one because people will cycle in and out, and
Okay.
you might be looking at nothing there, and that's fine. I just any live stream that's done without any kind of yeah, exactly. It's there for
Data mining. We're mining your
no,
data as we speak.
no. It's because the views count.
Oh
The
yeah.
watch hours don't count
Mm.
unless you make it public, and then it gets more watch hours.
Is it not? How do you make it public?
It is public, but once it
Oh,
ends, it's not public. It becomes an unlisted video.
that
It
makes
becomes a
sense.
private video that only I can see. And then you can make it public, right? Or you can like take clips from it and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, but one of the things that I did the other day when I was shooting that crappy video that nobody liked is I set the tablet up and I was just like behind the scenes of making
Video.
this video, and it actually got a lot of like watch
Views.
time and stuff like that.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, it also live streams. It might only show like one viewer, but at one point I'm sure it had a bunch of viewers, like not more than 20 or 30. Like, but you'll get like a flood will open up. Eventually, it will just like creep into the algorithm, and then it's almost like at the same time. Like, imagine like how many people are scrolling through YouTube Shorts, and it's like at 1 second it gets shown to
10
like
people
everybody.
yeah.
And then, so, in that little stretch of time that the algorithm has gone, okay, this is your window, you'll get whatever. And some people stick around. So I've seen like Elizabeth at one point had like 40 or 50 people on a stream at once. And I was like, that's bananas. And what she wound up doing, like, I think she got the most views out of any of the streams. It wound up being like 400 and 460.
Dang.
And that was total. And if the watch hours counted while you were live streaming, the channel could be that portion could already probably be monetized. My channel would be pretty close to being monetized already if watch hours counted the way that I think that they should.
It sucks that they don't.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Also, I had a big subscriber boom the other day because when you live stream, you'll get a lot of subscribers that I get come through the live stream.
That's good.
And so, but those are also the ones that don't stay. Like, they'll subscribe to the live stream and then they'll see short content and they might be like, oh, okay, well, I don't really like this that much. They'll unsubscribe. Usually, you'll get like 2 or 3 on a really good stream that stays up for a long time. You'll get like several subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you might lose 1 or 2. But I think I had a boon the other day of like 7 one day.
That's awesome.
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
500 is the goal. That's the first goal. And we're almost halfway there. So
once he hits 500 subscribers, he will have his son on stream kick him square in the nuts.
So here's what I'm thinking about doing. Is I'm thinking about not. I can't do it. I would hope that people would do it quickly, but being like, I'm not gonna shave my beard until I hit like X amount of subscribers.
A lot of people do that. That's really
yeah. But if people don't like me and then they don't subscribe out of spite,
want to see how long your beard will get?
no, because I'll be like, I'll go crazy. I can't deal with like if your beard right now, I couldn't do it. I'd shoot myself.
I've thought about shaving it a few times.
Probably have to bleep that part out. Maybe I can get
we'll fix it.
AI to go be like put like a
just like a old school
production assistant. And the app in my phone is just like yes.
yeah.
What weird song would you like me to put with this?
It's like an Igor.
Do you feel acknowledged yet? No, feel empty. This video only got 40 views.
Then it just plays out loud the evil Morty song from season 3 or whatever. Da, da, da. Whatever. I don't remember how it goes. You know what I'm talking about.
What does evil Morty have to do with this?
It's just the song sounds very sad.
Oh. You ever heard the old Incredible Hulk theme song? Bum, 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 bum. Very slow piano, and it's Bruce Banner's hitchhiking down the road.
And then he gets mad and just starts jumping around.
People your age maybe don't know that the original Incredible Hulk, the show,
I know of the show.
was just a man.
Yeah, and he just
And
painted
then
green.
when he became the Hulk, it was just a different man. It was a much larger man. But Bruce Banner, it always like the show would end like had a very sad ending because it was a very sad show because he would get like run out like Frankenstein of everywhere he went. So he was like he would have to like travel from town to town because he'd like stop it at a diner and they'd be like, "Hey, look, it's some yuppie from out of town," and they like throw like a coffee mug at him or something. And then he'd be like, "Ah!" And then it was Lou Ferrigno, who was a strongman. He was a bodybuilder, and he would, yeah, it would be like this really crappy '70s like CGI, like it would be like dun 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 dun, and his clothes would rip, and he'd be like, ah, and it was just looked like a sick man who was just painted green.
It's so good.
And he couldn't like jump really high. It would just be like there was no. It's a great show.
Great show. It went on for 7 seasons.
It probably did. It was probably like 7 seasons of the Incredible Hulk.
Laura Accurate, Incredible Hulk, he just hates himself the entire time. Why can't the Incredible Hulk goes to therapy for his anger issues?
Now everybody just gets Mark Ruffalo Incredible Hulk, which isn't all that incredible. He's like,
I'm always angry.
Yeah, I'm always angry. Shut up.
You know what's really weird?
Shut up, Mark.
I never really
Shut up, Mark Ruffalo.
I never really understood that line when it happened. I was like, I don't. Then why aren't you the Hulk all the time? I don't get it.
Because he was so angry from not getting pussy. All the time.
You had Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow just begging for it, Mark Ruffalo, and you dropped that ball.
First of all, any woman that's willing to bang a mutant Hulk monster,
you know why they're wanting to bang him.
She's like,
certainly
he won't get. She's like showing up to Avenger meetings with like black eyes, and they're like, "What happened?" Like,
you know what's really funny?
Hulk's just like,
she fell down some stairs.
Yeah, she fell down some stairs.
That'd be a great Family Guy bit. Oh, you know what's really funny?
What is it?
Huh?
Is that a Family Guy?
No, it should be. That'd be a Family Guy bit. That'd be like,
fell down some stairs. One of the shout out Jeremy
movies.
Renner for being the weakest Avenger of all time. I got bow and arrow.
Oh look, Hawkeye, the Avenger nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, anybody superhero that can fly.
The only reason Black Widow's here is because she's a girl. She fills out that quota. We don't know.
It's ironic. We have the superhero books out, but you know,
it's DC superheroes. They at least act super enough.
Well,
at least Batman's rich.
DC admits it. They're like, well, they have to have some kind of vehicle because they can't fly. You know, like Wonder Woman had a ship that was invisible.
You know what's really stupid? She can fly. Why does she have that invisible jet?
Wonder Woman can fly?
Yeah.
Is she flying on the...
She's flying right there.
Well, she's looking hot, for sure. But...
I have that, and then right next to her is the Joker with the most evil grin.
Because here's how DC viewed things. They were like, okay, Superman can fly, and he's like all-encompassing. So everybody else has to, like the Green Lantern, they can't fly without their stupid little rings.
And those rings have to stay charged.
And the rings got to stay charged. Batman has helicopters and stuff. He has Batcopters. And he has like grappling hooks.
Joke's on you, Joker. I always carry
like,
my trusty
none of the
Batcopter.
villains, nobody's like flying, you know what I mean? And even Superman, even the people Superman were fighting were like mortal men, you know what I mean? Except for, I guess, the ones that came in the old movies.
Except for the Kryptonians and Doomsday, which I still don't even know what Doomsday is.
They like put them in a cube and sent them to space.
Yeah.
But do you know the story of the guy that played Superman in the original movies?
Christopher Reeves?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's paralyzed.
Well, I think he's dead now.
He's dead now, but he got paralyzed. He was
riding
from the neck down.
He's like riding a horse.
The man will steal my ass.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things. It's like the genie curse. It's a Superman curse.
Oh, that's great. That's terrible. I'm so sorry for Christopher Reeves. You know the reason I know that?
South Park?
No. It's, in my opinion, it's a little funnier than that. It's the one of the newer songs. It wasn't a new song, but he released it not too long ago, but Eminem released a song where he was making fun of Christopher Reeves. He redid the song because he originally uh, recorded it right before he got paralyzed, and then he got paralyzed, so he couldn't do it. So in the song hit, he was rapping about it, and then like his some shady persona, he's like, man, he did that shit on purpose. It's so fucking good. It's so good. I might look that up and read a little bit of the lyrics, but it's so funny. I don't
Was that another boner pill commercial?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the boner pill commercials.
They're just really pushing these boner pills.
We're getting far off. Before I forget about it, we were talking about Black Widow and the Hulk. One of the event, I want to say it's Age of Ultron, but in one of the Avenger movies, Tony Stark makes a comment about them being around each other in the middle of a fight, and he goes, I can't remember her actual name in the movie, but he's like Scarlett Johansson. He's like, "You better not be playing hide the zucchini with the Hulk." And then I'm just like insinuating that they were fucking in the middle of battle.
I would hope,
I fucking
to
love that.
God, that like he transforms into the Hulk, but like I would hope he still keeps Bruce Banner's dick.
No, that's what all the ladies fear.
He had on lead underwear that day.
Those gamma rays didn't reach his cock and balls.
Yeah, oh man, what's so bad is damn vape. Yeah, I we have these superhero books here, but I could just care so much less about the Marvel movies these days.
These days they're not the only one that I'm excited about, and I don't even know when it releases, is the new Spider-Man movie that's allegedly coming out, because it kind of puts him in like a different timeline in all honesty, because the last one he spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it. I also don't care. It's been out for like 4 years. If you haven't seen it, then that's on you.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, you just haven't seen it at that point.
That just sucks. You weren't going to, but he like the universes start like colliding with each other, and they start trying to bring in other Spider-Man villains, and you see like some outlines, and at the end he looks at Doctor Strange and he's like, hey, cast a spell to where everybody forgets that I'm Peter Parker. Everybody forgets about Peter Parker. So that's what happens. So nobody remembers who Peter Parker is, or that he's Spider-Man, or that he even exists. So at the very end, he like makes his own suit, because the suit that Tony Stark gave him before he died doesn't work, because he made it for Peter Parker, who doesn't exist anymore. So now it's like a whole new continuity of Spider-Man being Spider-Man. So
yeah,
even
that might be cool.
That sounds interesting. I don't know who the villain would be. I think it's going to be a different form of Venom, because at the very end they left a little bit. Venom was in like at the after credits scene, being pushed into the Marvel universe and then pulled out.
Everything dry. Give me a new superhero. Give me a new.
You know why they haven't come out with a new superhero?
Because we're out of ideas.
Because Stan Lee's dead. Can't make no more. We can't churn his creative juices.
I'm willing to bet that Stan Lee like would be in like a bar, like drawing, and some guy would be like, "Hey, what if it was a guy who was like, guy got bit by a spider, and then he's like, maybe I can be a kind of a spider guy, you know?"
Why is
Stan Lee was like, "My God, this is a great idea," and he like bashed that guy over the head. He like wrote it down, and he just had the wherewithal. That's how Reese's
came to be.
He just had the wherewithal to he would just like find another guy, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know, what if this guy was like a really good archer?"
Like that's a dumb idea. Yeah. Bam, smacks his head.
And he's like about to hit him. He's like, "Yeah, that's a bad idea." He's like, "You call my Hawkeye."
Like,
I don't know why all these
Excelsior
guys are like from Boston. I don't
They're
know.
all just constantly in Boston.
They're constantly. I think
all right, Jesse. You want a new superhero? Let's think of some new superhero.
All ideas. These guys from no.
That's what I thought. That's why, because you can't think of one.
I can think of one, but it's
go for it.
It's not. They thought that they thought that they had an infinite pool of stuff to pull from with Marvel. They're like, look, they had a 10-year plan.
They do. They just won't make any cool movies. There's some cool superheroes.
Here's my kind of superhero movie, and it's not. It's like it's Punisher, dude. like vigilantism, like that's the hero, that's the new hero everybody wants, because there's no magical man, there's no Tony Stark that's going to save you, because all the Tony Starks of the world are just going to
Corrupted.
try and imprison our brains into some kind of like soup, like
Elon
data
Musk
soup.
could have been the next Iron Man.
Exactly. So like if you was to break it down, like all that stuff, like no, it's got to be like a cool vigilante guy, and it can't be like a rich guy. It's got to be like
this man lost his whole family to
not even like
criminalism.
That's like some John Wick stuff. You know what I mean? It's
No,
just
the Punisher's lost his wife and kids.
That's yeah, he did. Yeah.
Don't test me. I know my stuff, at least a little bit.
He lost, to John Travolta.
John Travolta.
John Travolta. Do you think that John Travolta on the set of every movie he like tries to play like Danny Zuko? Every movie he's like, hey, does anybody want to hear my
Danny Zuko?
You remember when I was in Greece? You know, I tried to make Danny's be gay in that movie, and they told me no. Said it's not a movie about that.
You just hear, get back in your booth.
Yeah, like every movie that he's ever been on, he's like, "What? I like the character, but what if he was gay?"
Like, are you trying to say something,
John? That's not how this phenomenon. If you ever, there's a movie called Phenomenon. It's my toilet.
Oh,
it just makes noises.
Everything in your house just makes noises. I'm not used to it. My house is silent. Except for your
house is oddly silent for being what it is.
Except for the silent sobs of all my neighbors hearing me vigorously masturbate at night. You won't stop.
Vazzing up at 3:15. You like you see me on a live stream, then you're like, I don't want to watch this. I want to go jack off.
I ain't got nothing better to do.
I gotta wash the side of my brother in a live stream out.
Time to go watch. Time to go.
Click onto an advice live stream that nobody's in. My brother looking sad. It's just me looking sad too.
What do I do when my wife left me? Just cry. Just cry.
I do what my dad did when they weren't even married. Just cry.
Just cry.
Listen to tapes and drink.
Listen to divorced dad rock.
Never recover.
Never recover.
Dude, my dad one time, it's like going through a breakup. It's a pretty bad breakup. And we were at the gas station, and he was like, somebody had pulled up and they were talking, and they asked him how he'd been. And he was like, yeah, well,
I've been terrible.
He said the thing that stuck out from this conversation was, he said, yeah, all this sad country music's gonna make me kill myself, I think.
That's amazing.
Dude, I remember I was like 12. I was like, what?
Did you just say?
And I was like, man, I guess country music. I guess I was realizing at that point, I was like, oh man, that's like what not handling like an adult breakup is. And I remember that one being particularly rough.
You do it like
imagine
you just needed a man.
Imagine being he would have been like my age. No, yeah,
35, 34.
Yeah, because I
carbon dated him, guys.
Now
you can do what you want with that information.
Yeah, it was around that time. I may have been just a little bit younger, but he had been seeing this babe of a, I'm thinking she was a little older than her. She was probably 40, and I was let's just say I was probably like 13. And I mean, I was like, man, my dad's dating.
My boy parts feel weird looking at you.
My dad's dating this babe. She had a bunch of kids, and so.
Is this your stepmom or a different chick?
No, dude, this was a chick before. My dad never would have married that. He never would have married his ex-wife, dude. He got crushed in a motorcycle accident, right? Like was like real bad off, and he had like broken up with her. They had been dating, and he like broke it off because she was like
crazy.
Yeah. And she just like kind of started. She like came over and was like, "I'm just gonna start taking care of you and helping." And my dad was like on like pain pills, like high, like they'd cut his leg open and his bones, and he can't get up. He's helpless. So his crazy ex
Help
comes back,
me.
and he's kind of forced. And then, dude, within 8 months, he like sold his house, sold our house that we were living in, bought another one big enough for her family, and then they ran off and got married one weekend. I mean, he also told me one time that he was like, I never would have. He's like, I think it's the pain pills. He's like, I think that's why I. He's like, I think she doped me up real good, and we went and got married. I'm like, yeah, I mean, sure, but also like, if a chick's willing to, if you're like in a motorcycle wreck and she's willing to come throw that tang on you and cook you cobbler. She was cooking me cobbler, buying me clothes with his money. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet gig.
And then she started talking to herself with a bunch of.
Then she started talking to herself and she started preaching sermons to people that weren't there. Shout out my ex stepmom. I won't name drop you. No, dude.
I will. Bethany.
No, so he almost he was gonna marry this other chick, and she, I guess he had like. He had caught her in some kind of a lie, and she turned it around saying that like one of her exes was like stalking her and all this stuff. So
he caught her fucking her ex.
Yeah. So my dad goes over there, right? Like mad. Like drives his truck through this dude's yard, by the way. Like burnouts, like big mud tire, like 2003 burnout. Wow.
I like your dad a little more now.
Right? And he said the dude came outside holding papers and his hands up. And listen, both men probably also had a gun within arm's reach of them. Because first of all, you don't drive through another man's yard unless you have a gun, and you also don't let another man drive through your yard without also because you start driving through my yard, I'm gonna pepper that tailgate. Anyways, the dude was holding phone records, and he was like, I figured it out. He goes, she's like playing both of us at the same time, and so she had been like banging both of them behind each other's backs for a couple of months. And so they started like texting her. He said that him and the dude actually wound up like getting drunk together.
They became really good friends.
Calling her out on it. And then they went through like the phone, like all the phone records. They like matched up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Revenge, I guess. I'm not saying this to hate on the ladies or anything like that. Not all ladies are like that, but no, some ladies do be like that. There are and some dudes be like. Some dudes are crazy. Some ladies are crazy.
I think everybody's crazy. I think the fact that I think the normal people are actually the outliers. So everybody's a little crazy.
My poor dad can never catch a break with crazy ladies.
Just attracts them.
Yeah, I don't know if mom counts, but
mom's crazy, but not the good kind of crazy.
Don't watch this podcast, Mom.
Watch this podcast. It's fine. She invited me out this weekend to go to Six Flags, and I was just like, I don't want to go anywhere this weekend. And she seemed pretty upset. She did not upset. She wasn't like mad, but she was just like, oh, okay. I'm
well, sorry. They bought Six Flags season passes.
But you have a 2-year-old, and I also hate.
Yeah, it's like I can't. Yeah, Elizabeth like works every weekend, and I can't like. We only have one car seat, so it means I have to take like her car to St. Louis. I have to be back before she's off, and I have to manage a 2-year-old at a theme park. And I mean, the water park would be fine, probably.
He'll be wet for 10 minutes, and then he will have catastrophic meltdown for the next 5 hours.
Water, like when we took him to the water
park. You guys
park,
did get him like a little bath thing for his birthday or something.
He loves the water. He'll spend all of the time that he can in the water. Like when we took him to the lake
next
water park
Phelps
here in town, we couldn't get it. He didn't want to leave. He was upset that we had to leave. We were there forever. So that's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is him after a couple of hours becoming super tired, super cranky, and then having to like deal with that.
Yeah,
And
because mom's not gonna be any help with it.
I don't know. I don't
I'd put
know.
money on it.
No, I mean, I just, how long has it been since she's like helped like really bad for several hours, help babysit like a 2 year old, who doesn't like recognize her as,
The grandmother. Yeah.
sure, sure. And that's neither of their faults, you know what I mean? It's just they don't see each other that often. So
Yeah.
we're gonna send him in a couple of weeks probably. We're gonna send him out there for a weekend because they bought that car and they said they bought a car seat.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't
So
know they bought
yeah,
a car
I'll let
seat.
her. I'm sure.
I think they partially bought that car so that way they could try and see him more
I
often,
think so too.
which is good. That's good to hear.
Bro, I thought they were crazy when they said somebody tried to like cut their lug nuts off or whatever, and I was like, sounds like the truck just fell apart. And then they said that they like when they took it to get
Looked at.
the guy was like, there's no way that he's like somebody took all of your lug nuts off except for one. He's like, there's no way that
They
you would
told me that it was
shear.
like sheared through. Or like maybe it was just that one. That one just like got sheared through because it was the only one keeping it together.
Yeah, I think that it sheared through all 6 lugs.
Yeah.
Dude, I torqued a lug off of a truck one time, my bare hands.
You have bare hands?
I I cheated beforehand. I used to when we'd be changing tires on cars, I would stand on the 4-way on the bar to get it started, and my weight I guess had like the the lug itself must have been weakened, and I had bent it, and then when I went to turn it, I was like, "Ah!" And I put like,
Snap.
dude, it popped right off.
Jesus.
The lug and the whole and the nut, like the nut that was on it, and the whole lug sheared off of the wheel. And so
You're like, fuck!
my buddy had to drive around on a truck that had 5 lugs, or no, it was a Chevy, so it had already had 4. It was
Yeah,
missing
it
one,
was the
and then I think I paid him to have it fixed, or I pulled a very classic. No, it's not my car, and
I was
just
helping
just my
you
raw
change the tire.
just my raw strength. That's not my fault. That's the car's fault.
Granted, I probably would have said that. I'm like, yeah, it's not my fault. I'm sorry, but it's not my fault.
I smashed I dented a friend's truck one time. I just kicked the side of his truck and put a big dent in it. He was like really mad because he just bought it. It was like an old truck, but he had
That was
worked really hard to buy. And I was like, calm down. I got a big screwdriver. We'll just stick it down in the window and we'll pop the dent out. Super easy. And he was like, okay.
Were you guys drunk?
No, dude, this is before.
Oh, so you guys are just idiots. There's no way that would have worked.
This was like I have a driver's license and I'm free to roam around the country right now.
You just thought that would work.
Made sense to me.
You
know what happened?
You fucked it up?
No, so he was doing it. So it wasn't in my hands. But he didn't account for where the window was inside of the door. And he shattered his window inside of his door.
Yeah, I could.
And he got like really, really mad at me. And I was like, okay, well, the dent is my fault. I'll take responsibility for that dent all day. And I'll give you $50 for that dent. And but you broke the window.
You're the idiot that broke the window. You listened to my
window.
stupid advice and broke that window.
Shout out Spencer if you see this. I'm still sorry for that.
I'm not. I wasn't even there for it. Well, when I first got my driver's license, I actually backed into this really hot chick's brand new who going to school. I was trying to go to a football practice, and I grabbed one of my buddies, and he was yapping at me. I wasn't paying attention. I put it in reverse instead of drive because I'm smart. And I backed right into her Mustang. Like a brand new Mustang too, like daddy's money, new Mustang. And I dented her license plate. And I was like, "There's no damage. I'm leaving." And then everybody in the parking lot tattled on me like a bunch of fucking rats, and then she didn't like me after that. And I was like, damn.
You did hit and run.
I didn't do any damage to it. I dented the license plate. You can get a new license plate.
I've been, and I won't name names, but there have been some infamous hit and runs that.
Didn't you run over a hedge and yell at somebody in Colombia? I told us where we are. Damn it.
No, that's another story for another time, and that is an incriminating story that I won't tell. Maybe on a Patreon live stream someday. But no,
a Patreon. Ooh,
I've been in the car with two people who hit a car, and then in one of the cases, I was like, we gotta go.
I know enough about it.
It's unfortunate. If you want, you can leave some information, but we've been drinking, and it's 3 a.m. We have to get out of here. And I'm talking like it was a door scrape, you know. And
just scuff the paint. You didn't.
That's why you have insurance. You see it, and you're like, hey, you know, and you might have to pay a little bit of a deductible, or they just, you know, they send you a little bit of money. Maybe it goes up, maybe it doesn't. Sorry, I'm sorry it happened. I'm sorry. And then the other one that happened was at a very different time in my life, and hanging out with what you call the wrong crowd. And this dude, not the only one that's done that. This dude had like traded a car for they just went to commercial as cars were crashing. I can't believe they didn't go back. That was a bad wreck.
I traded a car for another car disguised as another car. I don't know why I thought that, but I just need to say it.
It was like a 71 Impala, and the seat wasn't bolted. Seats weren't bolted down, and the only seat that was bolted down was the driver's seat.
So you break it, it just fucking flies.
He didn't even tell me. I got in the car, he took off, and the front seat slid like, it was like to the back, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my bad, dog." And I was like, "Oh dude, this is gonna be a wild night. This ain't gonna be good." And we went to a Walmart, and
back when it was open 24 hours a day.
We were leaving. Yes, back when it was 24 hours a day. We're leaving the Walmart, and with that giant 71 Impala, he door scrapes the side of this truck. And I mean, like, took part of the bumper with it. Jesus Christ. While a person was standing there looking at us. And he was like, nope. And he just drove off.
Nope.
And then if you were the person watching, you would then see me. By the way, if you put your seatbelt on, it only works if the seat's mounted down. So it just... the seatbelt would still be hanging there, and then I would go...
backwards.
I would have slid out of view, and you'd see this guy drive away. So what happened was we got back to his house, and his girlfriend was like, "You forgot some things." And I was like, "Dude, there's no way. Don't do it." He's like, "All right, let me go get my roommate's keys. I'm going to take his truck, and we're going to change clothes." So we changed clothes. We went back to Walmart. We parked next to that car.
Oh, my God.
We parked next to that car. We went back into Walmart. We bought more stuff. We came out.
We scraped it again.
No.
Oh, my God.
But on the way out, they were out there like they had finally gotten the employee to come out there and be like, and do we had to like walk past them.
They didn't recognize you?
No, dude.
Coincidentally, that guy you scraped was also drunk.
You mean that guy? What did he look like? Kind of like that guy.
Oh, yeah.
That guy wearing a hat.
In slightly different clothes.
Dude, that was, yeah. And at the time, I didn't feel bad at all.
Now you're like, man, if that had happened to me.
If that happened to me, these days, yeah, it's just... And that's what maturity is. Maturity is still being able to.
If you don't look back on the action,
maturity is being able to sing the version of "Eye of the Tiger," that we sang earlier, and also have the respect of like if I hit your car, I'm gonna leave a little note. Or
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
come.
wait for you. I'm not gonna go find you in the store, but I'll leave a little note.
Well, you really should wait. Leaving a note is bad, but you should really wait.
That's considered a hit and run, no matter what. Even if you leave a note, that's hitting. That's hit and run.
If you move your car out of the spot from where it was hit, like if
Really?
you, yeah, the one, yeah,
I didn't know that.
I knew well to a degree. A guy was in a fender bender one time, and he pulled the car like off the road a little more, and the cop was like, "So you left the scene? Like, how were they positioned?" And he's like, "Well, you left the scene. This other car is still here because it like couldn't move." He's like, "Well, if this car couldn't move, you shouldn't have moved your car." And they like gave him a citation for leaving the scene, and he was there. Yeah,
I feel like
that's the justice
I
system for you.
feel like that's dumb. Because if I get into a car accident with somebody and I move my car out of the way of traffic to not impede traffic, if my car's still able to, I shouldn't get in trouble for that. That's stupid. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
where they were. Maybe they were just in a parking lot, and then at that point, who the fuck cares? But if I'm in the middle of traffic and I get hit, and my vehicle still works, and I'm still able to move it out of the way, or I hit somebody,
I mean, yeah, in their situation, like on the interstate, if you're able to, you're supposed to
exactly.
get off the shore.
If a cop tried to hand me a ticket for that, I would.
This is probably just some cop who was like looking around and they're like, yeah, I don't really want to do this, but I'm already here and I've had a bad day. I've had a bad day. You leave the scene of an accident, even though you're still standing.
And this is why people hate cops.
Dude.
You know what? I want to become a cop just to hate on other cops. This is gonna be my version of Batman. I'm gonna become a cop and I'm gonna give tickets to other cops for doing something stupid.
Dude, I didn't even tell you why I named the episode Tramp City.
You named the episode Tramp City?
Oh man, maybe I didn't send you the placard beforehand.
Maybe you did. Let me check my phone. Let me check my records.
I was thinking about Margaritaville. I was thinking about Jimmy Buffett.
You did? Oh. I didn't realize that it said Tramp City. I was looking more of the AI anime. Which one of us is the hat wearer? I need to wear a fedora.
That's the picture from my wedding.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's done in Death Note. That's Death Note.
That makes sense in the art style. I like that. I knew it was
I was hoping that they put a Shinigami in there, but I was thinking about how like Margaritaville is a place for like married or single, but usually married, kind of like older men. Like, right? Like they're like Margaritaville resorts you go to, and
I got you. That's great. I can't believe that worked. I feel like I do that so often that sometimes it gets annoying.
I want to put that on the record that I hate you. On the record.
Well,
sorry about the interruption there, folks. We had also, we can move the mic like here. I realize we're talking like right here. I think right here would be perfect. Because I'm going to have to, the audio.
Lower the audio or something.
I think that camera angle is going to work fine for the next few minutes.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
I'm going to turn it though. Audio noises because you're fully in and I was not. Okay, sorry about that, folks. That's I had to go into dad mode and he had to go into uncle mode for a minute.
Oh yeah.
So I'll tell you what, the joys of having man, Parker Kligerman won. I missed it. Look at that, dude. Way to go, Parker Kligerman. The joys of parenting are man, they're
few and far between.
Yeah. No, it's something new every day, but the good comes with the bad. So
such is life.
So what were you just saying?
We were talking about hot chicks in prison, or in jail, or whatever. But there's a guy on Instagram. I don't know if he's on TikTok, but I've seen him on Instagram more than anything else. But he has a series on his thing where it's called Bailing Out Baddies, and he just looks on like incarcerated websites for really hot chicks that got put in jail, and then he'll like put their bail money on like poker games or something, and like try to double it so he can bail them out and take them on a date. and one of them, it was this chick was she was okay. She was kind of hot, but it's like the hot that I'm like, oh, I know the crazy comes with it. So I was like, ah, but I think she it was Grand Theft Auto and something else.
I
And
played it.
huh?
I played that. The game?
No,
Ah, got him.
no, I was so confused. No, you got me back
So she
after that.
stole a car.
Yeah, and something else. But her bail was like $600. He won it, and he took her out on a date. And I don't know. I haven't kept up with it.
So
So I
this
don't
guy
know what
like
happened.
wins the money to bail them out instead of just like so that's like part of the gig. He's like, if I can gamble to win them out.
If I double my money, I'll bail them out. And he does it. Is like it takes a while. Sometimes it'll take a couple days. He's like, okay, tune in tomorrow where I try to bail her out, where I try to double it. And
It's a fun gimmick. Just letting criminals out.
it's really funny because sometimes they're like really nice, and sometimes it's like
That's the
one of
perfect
them. One of them was like
representation.
attempted. I think one of them was like attempted homicide.
Yeah, attempted murder out.
Bailed him
He's
out.
like 60 grand. I got to get 60 grand. Her bail's high. She definitely done it. Allegedly, she allegedly definitely
Bailing
done it.
out, and he's not a very attractive looking dude. But he's like he looks like a young Steve-O, but a little more deranged. You like think of Steve-O as a little more mixed. Oh, that's a. I thought that was the child.
Dude, I'm taking the microphone on a adventure.
Spooky ghost time with Jesse.
You got to chill out. Hey, you got to chill out.
Don't knock the mic. Don't knock
No.
anything over.
Yeah, you got to chill out, bro. So much is happening.
There's an earthquake, everybody. An
It's an
earthquake.
earthquake.
Get down on the ground.
Have you ever seen the video of the earthquake that happened during the World Series?
No.
There's an earthquake that happened in Los Angeles or in Oakland during the World Series back in like the early 90s or something. I don't remember
That's
when though.
crazy.
And they're like that's a great day to play baseball out here.
Oh my god!
And they literally goes, and it starts going, Steel's second, but oh god, we have an earthquake. It's really good to have an earthquake.
I love the Shane.
It just cuts out. It just cuts out.
That's
And then
terrifying.
it was a devastating earthquake.
I love the bit that Shane Gillis does about when baseball stopped, when white people stopped being cool. It was when Jackie Robinson started playing baseball. It was I don't remember what all he says, but he was like, "Old Curlyfoot up to pitch."
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
here-
the
here's
best athlete in the world.
He runs at 6 40.
Yeah,
He's
smokes a pack
chain-
a day.
chain smoker, smokes 2 packs a day.
There you go.
I feel like it's too far away, so I bring it a little closer, and then I'm like in a constant loop of bringing it closer.
Dude. Then you have to get out of the door. It can't be both. Don't bristle your cat hairs at me, man. I don't know what. It's like Freaky Friday out here. It is Friday.
It is Friday.
It's Freaky Friday. I'm sorry.
I woke up Chris Breezy. Oh my god, I'm the man.
So,
what can't I really say the N-word? But
the whole premise behind Tramp City
because
is
I'm single. It's because I'm lonely.
you are the inspiration
Yeah,
for
of course.
Tramp City.
Tramp City.
Yeah, you're the inspiration for Tramp City, but it's a paradise. It's a paradise of.
Paradise some
Oh
people
my
don't wanna
god! I
be
think
in.
the camera's moved.
Yeah, the dog rustled
I'm
it
gonna-
just a touch.
I'll
That's
tell
why
you
I
what.
said. That's why I said. That's why I made the joke about the earthquake.
Oh,
So I saw him knock it.
we're having an earthquake.
We're having an earthquake.
So, yeah, imagine a resort, but it's not a resort. It's more like an apartment building, but it's like it's kind of like the Line,
It's just single people.
and it's just single dudes under 40.
I would hate that.
I mean,
There's a lot of stupid people that are single.
there's also a lot
that are
of
under
there's
40.
also chicks, dude.
You said single dudes. You said
Yeah.
specifically dudes.
Well, but it's for single dudes under 40
I bet that
who
would
don't wear Hawaiian shirts and don't listen to like Jimmy Buffett yacht rock. right?
That narrows
We'll
it down
give
a
it,
bit.
you know, we'll give a couple years leniency to
They
the.
do random inspections of your closet and your Spotify playlist to see if you listen and or
I mean,
wear
we're
your
checking
Hawaiian.
approved outfits. You know,
I would wear Hawaiian shirts.
just no Hawaiian shirts. That's the only no Hawaiian shirts.
What counts as a Hawaiian shirt? Because I
No
like
straw.
Jimmy's.
Yeah, Jimmy couldn't beat Jimmy. Jimmy automatically qualifies for Margaritaville. Yes, the amount of Hawaiian shirts he wears.
Yeah, it's because
And
he's lanky. It's only shirts that fit him.
no, that is not true.
It's just his style, I guess.
Yes.
We need to have him on the podcast here soon. We all three. I just need to be a co-host. You just need to officially make me a co-host, and then we'll just all three of us. We'll have a bunch of random people on. I'll bring a couple of my buddies around. They're funny. They have. So I have.
We can do a mash 'em up at your.
I have a buddy that
Your
that has
house.
a lot of really crazy stories of him running like pool hall scams and stuff back in the day when he was in community college.
Pool Hall Larry.
His name's not Larry. His name's coincidentally Nick. But
Well,
he's awesome.
I'm sorry that you don't want to be a part of Tramp City.
I don't not want to be a part of Tramp City. I just
You don't like the name of it.
It makes me feel like I need to get tramp stamp to be a part of Tramp City.
Dude, it's okay. First of all, you're the tramp.
No, I'm the lady.
There's ladies out there, dude, and they're also it's the kind of chicks that you're going to encounter from that, like, at a certain age. You have to accept that you're just gonna have to, like, most chicks are gonna have kids.
Just call me daddy.
That probably just blew somebody's
Hopefully.
ears out.
Hopefully.
And so it's just going to be like chicks that smoke cigarettes and have kids and drive like beat up Toyota Camrys. And
Why do you think? Why do you think I was like, all right, I'll go on a date.
And every
with you
once
this
in a
weekend."
while, you'll be like, "What is that song? Do I hear Margaritaville playing somewhere?" And somebody will shut that shit down. Somebody will walk in a Hawaiian shirt.
No.
And they'll be like, "Hey, anybody got a margarita with a little umbrella in it? Oh, get out of here! People are doing shots of Fireball." And
You could have said literally anything else, and I would have been like, "Yeah, no, not Fireball."
no, I'm actually drinking.
I'm drinking a Cosmopolitan actually.
I'm crushing a 18 pack of Busch Light because I'm sad, and I've been wearing this shirt for 4 days now. That's Tramp City. It's a place. Look. Listen.
You know, before I moved into my apartment, my ex's dad let me live in like another house that he had. It was you should have came over. It was a really nice house. I was like,
I feel like you were there for a week.
I was there for more than a week. I was there for like 2 months.
There's no way it was 2 months. Okay, maybe it was 2 months. Anyways,
but
do you miss that?
No, that place, it felt foreign because none of my stuff was in there. It was just my TV and
everything was in Chinese. It feels so foreign. I don't understand.
It feels so foreign.
Okay, all the
why is this all in
All
Mandarin?
the TV dinners are.
There's a white family live here. Why is everything in Mandarin? Who's changing all of this out?
The preloaded Netflix TVs on Chinese. I don't know.
I've been watching Korean SpongeBob for the past 3 days because I can't figure out how to change this channel.
Chinese state media. Like, that's what's wrong with her family.
Her dad actually recently learned how to speak Italian.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know why. It's
the Baba the movie. It's not that hard.
Pizza,
a lot of
pasta,
What is he going to Italy?
He went to Italy recently.
Italy.
Italia. But
To the homeland.
to the homeland. No, I'm not Italian. I'm probably more Polish than Italian. I feel like I get some Polish descent. Polish feels right. I don't know why I say that.
According to our mother, you're like
I don't trust our mother.
an 18th Cherokee. I love that.
According to my dad, I'm half abandoned.
Or whatever he was, I guess. I dude, every time anybody is ever like, she's 1/16 Chippewa, I'm like, shut up. She's got blonde hair.
Every time I hear that, you know what I think of? Actually, I'm like, okay, so one of our ancestors just raped a Native American person.
Gotta bleep that one out.
Oh well, dang it! You know,
quit putting your mouth so close to the mic.
Just gonna eat.
I'm telling you, I was listening to it.
I
during
don't
the break, and it was like, it was loud, like right here, like imagine being a newscaster.
That's why I'm like right
dun,
here.
Dun dun dun.
This feels too
dun,
far
dun,
away.
Dun dun.
I also feel like I go through phases of being like quiet and then getting loud.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if this was a professional podcast, we've had like headsets on, we could actually hear how loud we were talking, and we would immediately know. But then I feel like that would make my autism go crazy. Also, my lazy eye has been super prevalent in this episode. Of when I looked at the playback, damn, look at these babes, look at these pigs on the TV that are turning into babes, turning these pigs into.
What are we watching?
I guess the race ended.
So we're just watching what are they called?
This is an infomercial.
Infomercials. Your cat's having a stroke over here. Oh, and there he goes.
Oh, bro.
But
well,
you know, Tramp City could be worse.
We'll get you to Tramp City. I've been to Tramp City. I know what it's like. Sometimes you miss Tramp City. You grow to love it.
You only miss Tramp City when you leave Tramp City.
I know a couple of homies out there right now live in Tramp City.
Adam.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, he's probably more of the inspiration than anything. Just like gutted up t-shirt. The t-shirt makes a straight line down. It doesn't conform to any. Like there's like the gut's almost at an angle. The beer gut is at an angle, and so the shirt like has like a point to it, right? Perfectly like it makes a triangle almost. And yeah, I
haven't gotten there yet.
Chain smokes, dirty, probably, you open the fridge, it looks like your fridge is just like nothing there's like nothing in there. Like, how do you survive? And then I go, oh, isn't okay, you can just be like, I'm just gonna hit up Chipotle tonight, right? Because I don't have to, because I don't, because outside of Tramp City, like our money's going into like diapers, milk, a lot of milk, fruits, but you know what I mean? It goes into that. I'm closer to Margaritaville now than I have ever been. Because you don't have to be single to get into Margaritaville. You can just be a dad on vacay. And so, one day I'll wake up and the shirt that I pull out of my closet will be a Hawaiian shirt, and I'll go, I didn't even know I had this. And I'll put it on.
Put my toes in the... That's not Margaritaville.
And then when I turn around, that is a Margaritaville song.
Put my toes in the water.
You would hear that at Margaritaville.
Not worrying the world. Cold beer in my hand. Life is good today.
Okay, we don't need that. We don't need you singing on the pod.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Let me carry it.
We'll get it copyrighted, and we'll just we'll be a little bit like, oh, great.
Well, I just got parried.
That is a Margaritaville song, and I think I'll be.
It's only copyright if it's them singing it. I can sing it. That's fine. I can sing bits of it. It has to be like less than a few seconds, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just fucking.
You're also not a big enough channel for anybody to give a fuck. Unfortunately, not yet. Nobody's gonna copyright this channel.
It will auto copyright it.
Who the fuck?
That
makes me want to.
So when I was testing out stuff,
drop kick it
before I was like, okay, I'm gonna start trying to make some YouTube content. I took a video of me shoveling mulch from down the road.
Mm-hmm.
I shot it from a GoPro in my car. Like, I had my hatch open and I had it sitting there. Had my radio playing.
Oh, see, that's different.
And the music in the background got it when when it uploaded, it wouldn't. It would tell it before it could even be made public. It was like, this video cannot be made public
because
the AI that they use to.
That was their actual music, though. If I'm singing it, it's. I feel like it. I don't. Think
Yeah,
it's
no, I'm
considered
just
ad
messing.
copyright.
No, I don't want to hear you sing Zach Brown Band.
What do you want me to sing?
Nothing.
Oh,
I don't want anybody singing unless we're singing.
I'm driving back on black.
Unless we're singing the Eye of the Tiger remake that we made earlier. That's like bonus content. That's that nobody. Listen,
That needs to be. That just needs to be a short.
Put that. We can't put that on the pod. But
that just needs to be a short or like a TikTok video.
I mean, we ad-libbed an entire verse and chorus of a very famous song, and they would never play our version on the radio.
No.
I think
this. We do that a lot. We need like a few shorts of us just like we need a podcast of us just doing that.
Singing?
No, just like remake ad-libbing songs because we do that. We're like, I feel like we're pretty good at doing that.
It's just riffing.
Yeah,
it's just riffing.
Straight vibes. Next episode is straight vibes and straight men.
Straight vibes.
Straight vibes, straight men. Straight savage.
Halfway straight, halfway out. halfway up the anteater snout.
Oh.
All right. We're gonna end it there.
Yes, sir. All right.